Welcome back to the Hexagon Challenge. In today's episode, we have our first game in the knockouts of the Asian Champions League, and we have drawn Al Wasl. They're a team from the United Arab Emirates. We obviously played a team from the United Arab Emirates in the group stage. We did pretty well. So I think it was Al Wada. Yeah, Al Wada. So we did beat them pretty comfortably as well, 2-1 and then 4-2. So I'm expecting us to get through this, but hopefully we'll be getting through no problem. As you can see, those are the other fixtures. In terms of league games, it's been going okay. We're still in the cup as well. We're in the quarterfinal of the cup, so a good chance to win that. League, we're absolutely nowhere near a title challenge. Al Ittihad have just absolutely ran away with it. Hopefully they get knocked out here, but they won their first leg 4-1. So I think if we get them at any point in this, that's gonna be tough going. But yeah, Al Wasl. Obviously, we've got foreign rules. One of our players is actually injured. Trizoldi, the striker, is injured. He's going to be out for about a month, so he'll probably miss both legs of this. Hotham drops out of the squad as well. We've brought a youth player up just to sit on the bench. There he is. He's a striker. And this is the team we've got. We've got Akfeld in goal, back four of Zerhouni, Ahassan, Diamande and Fakihi, Alatabi and Shirky in midfield, and then a midfield three of Palmer, Kangin Lee and Salem, and then Camis up top. Like I say, things have been going okay. Could we be better? Yeah, absolutely, we could be better. But our main focus has always been this season the Champions League. Win the Champions League, and that is, job done essentially in terms of what we expect from the save, from the goal of being in Asia. So hopefully we won't miss our striker too much. He has been absolutely massive for us, but you'd still fancy us to win this, especially over two legs. We are at home in the first leg, which I always prefer the home leg to be second. I've mentioned this before. I don't like doing the away leg second because you usually get some sort of weird comeback, and it's not what I'm after. I want us to just comfortably win this, but we'll see. Like I say, I've said before in previous episodes, the Champions League in Asia is kind of split up between West and East, so we wouldn't really play anyone outside of our sort of side of the continent until we got to the final. So we won't be playing any Korean teams, Japanese teams, unless we get to the final. Seemed like I was very confused what was happening there. There wasn't like the little VAR box, but we have got the penalty, and it is Camis to take. It's a lovely finish into the bottom right hand corner. Ismail Al Camis, our second choice striker, puts it in the back of the net, makes it Al Ahly 1, Al Wasl 0, and that is a very good start to our second round. It's called the second round. I guess the group stage is then the first round. It's very confusing. And then very quickly after, Usman Diamande, our centre-back, big boy, gets his big head on it, makes it 2-0, and this is looking good. All thumbs up from us. All looking good. We're cooking. We're doing well. We need to keep it going and just keep doing what we're doing. But yeah, January's been and gone. Didn't really have... Obviously, with the registration rules and stuff, we can only bring in so many players. We can only have so many foreign players. So not really much we could do there in terms of foreign players. So we haven't really brought any there. As you can see, recording-wise, hay fever is still really bad. So if I have to take a break or, take a little cut in between the halves, then I will do. And I think I will do, because hearing me sniffle is definitely not going to keep the engagement up. It's going to keep the engagement down. That is very poor from Fakihi. The ball, it was a very poor ball, and it just sort of dropped, and he just did not read it in the slightest. Allowed them to get in, but thankfully it was some good defending and some good goalkeeping as well from Akfeld and Diamande and Nahal Hassan. So Fakihi let off there. But we've got to keep our wits about us. We obviously don't want to be letting in anything daft. It is only 2-0, so we're definitely not home and dry just yet. That is very odd play from Al Camis. The balls came into him, he's just headed it out wide for some reason. But he's done really well there, has Al Camis. Tried to pounce on it, like a little panther. Tried to pounce on it, but unfortunately could not get it round the goalkeeper. Kangin Lee takes he's taken the corner, but unfortunately... it was our player that handballed it. So I'm going to do a little cut, and we'll be back for the second half. So we're back, second half, 2-0 up. Let's go and finish the job. Let's not get complacent. Let's just do the things that we've been doing. Very much a dominant first half from us, and we just need to keep it up. But to be fair, they were both set pieces, so if we can get some more goals from open play, that would make me feel a little bit better. But I think good start. If we can hold on to the clean sheet, that's the main thing, and then that gives us a very nice lead going into the second leg. I wouldn't expect us to have any issues. I don't think the draws are sort of predetermined. I think it would just be a random draw of who we get. I'm hoping to avoid Al Ittihad because they seem very, very good this year. They're unbeaten in the league. Cole Palmer's picked up an injury. That's not great. We'll bring Al Shamari on, who's, to be honest, not had a lot of game time. He's been someone that, if I was going to bring anyone on, it's usually been Salem on the other wing. But yeah, so he's been a little bit probably unfortunate, really. To be honest, I've not really noticed much progression from the players, from the young Saudi players at all. They just don't seem to be kicking on to that next level, even though they've got the 5-star potential. So the coaching's good. The club facilities are like state of the art, I think. So I'm not really sure what the reason is. It might just be level of competition. Maybe he's not good enough. They need to be playing in a better league, a higher reputation league. I don't really know. It could just be that they need more game time. Obviously, someone like Al Hassan at centre back plays every game, but Salem, Al Shamari, definitely not playing every game. Mostly just substitute options. So that's probably part of the reason as well. We're cooking something up here. Oh, fair play to Al Shamari. He gets his 6th of the season. I say he hasn't played a lot. He's still got 6 goals. So the fact that he's got 6 in not a lot of appearances shows that he is actually a decent squad player. Good assist from Kang In Lee. It's 3-0. And I think that makes us feel very, very confident going into the second leg. And we might not be done yet because we have got another highlight, just 3 minutes of added time remaining. We're building up from the back. We could be looking to try and get a 4th. It is Al Hassan on the ball. We're just playing it round the middle and the back and the defenders in the midfield very comfortably. No real rush to do anything, just allowing Al Wassel to come out to try and close us down, to create the space. It's a lovely turn from Shirky. It's not a great pass from Shirky. And actually, it might be the other way. We might get caught on the counter. Lavumbo hasn't really got anyone in, but he does find his teammate and he does score. That makes it 3-1. That gets rid of the clean sheet, which we really wanted. It's still a 2-goal lead going into the second leg, which is good, but a 3-goal lead is better. That's a shame. It's a shame we concede there, but overall we've done very well and we've set ourselves up very nicely for that second leg. There is a league game. I'm going to play that off camera in between, but we'll come back. So for our second game of the episode, we are in the away leg. A little bit of a different team. The only change really, Cole Palmer with his knock is out of the team. Let me just chuck that youth player on the bench. Trajoldi still not fit, so he's out. So Hoffman comes in. The rest of the team remains the same. So we go in 3-1 to the good. Unfortunately, we did lose 4-0 to Al Ittihad in our midweek league game, which was pretty disappointing to lose by such a key amount, such a big amount. Sorry, it was a very poor result. But hopefully, we'll put that to the back of our mind. They are unbeaten in the league. I think they're the best team in Saudi. So realistically, we kind of just need to be the best team in the group stage, in the Champions League. We don't need to be the best team in Saudi. Now, obviously, they are in the Champions League, but if we can avoid them and hope they get knocked out by someone else, then that's ideal. Otherwise, if we play them, then we're going to have to be at our very, very best, and we're going to have to be much better than we were in the league. We were missing a couple of key players. Cole Palmer wasn't there. Tresoldi wasn't there. Why we conceded 4 goals, though, I'm not really sure, but that is a brilliant goal. Wow, that is an absolute thunderstrike. YouTube can't say what I really want to say. By Salem there, fathead Salem, knocked down by Kang In Lee, and he's just absolutely whacked it into the back back of the net. Sorry, it's Al Ali 1, Al Wassel 4, and I think that pretty much means we'll be going through. So quarterfinals will be next. That will be next episode if obviously things keep going as they are and we do progress, which it looks like they probably will. So quarterfinal will be next episode. Obviously the 2 legs there. Hopefully we don't get Al Ittihad. Hopefully we can avoid them because they are brutal. I thought Salem had scored another wonder goal there. I thought he'd done something even more special on the volley, but no, just wide. But yeah, if we can avoid them, that really helps us out. In terms of the other teams, I think it's the other Saudi teams all look like they're going to be progressing. We've actually conceded again. This boy's got 18 goals, and I think, no, we do have their league loaded. I was going to say we don't have their league loaded, but we do have UAE loaded. It actually stood. I thought he might have just been offside. So it's actually 1-1 on the night. And I'm talking about the quarterfinals. Might be getting ahead of myself. 4-2 on aggregate. I still fancy us to go through, but you never know. If we were to mess this up royally, that would really put a big damper on things because we'd have to do another season. That's a terrific save from Akfeld. We need to book our IDs up a bit here. We are not looking at our best. Definitely corner swung in. That's brilliant from Akfeld to come out and collect, making sure that there was no Nothing dodgy there from the corner. Still 1-1 in the night. Still 4-2 on aggregate. So I guess they would need to score 2 more. But yeah, it's definitely don't. This is why I don't like doing the away leg second. It allows for wacky comebacks to happen in Champions League or European. I don't know what you call it when you're not in Europe, because I've seen like Europe, Champions League, Europa League, Conference League. You just call it Europe. But I mean, I don't know what you call it elsewhere. Africa, Asia. In Asia, it's not really continental competitions. Maybe in the continent. I don't know. I don't know what they call it. I don't think there is a second tier in Asia. Obviously, in Africa, there is the second tier. You've got the African Champions League, then the Confederations. But they don't have a second tier in Asia. And I guess it makes sense because it's probably not good enough for the rest of the continent, really. I feel like after that drop-off of the best teams, then that's kind of it, really, for Asia. The other teams probably aren't really worth watching. I guess in Africa, that second tier is still pretty decent. But I guess, yeah, I mean, you're still bringing in teams from good countries. So, yeah, I don't know why they don't have a second one in Asia. It feels like it's big enough. It definitely feels like Asia's a rung above Africa, I guess. It seems a little bit level. I feel like obviously Oceania's rock bottom. After that, though, I mean, what did we do? We did Oceania, we did Africa, and now we did Asia. I feel like Africa or Asia, you could go one way or the other. North, South America, kind of the same thing. I think South America's is probably a little bit bigger. Obviously, if we do end up winning the Champions League this season, which would be great. I mean, we really haven't spent long in Asia. It obviously took quite a while. 2 different clubs in Oceania, but I guess we were just getting started as a manager. Oh, Ryan Cherky has done really well there. Gets only his 4th goal of the season. He was much more clinical last season, but he's still been a brilliant player, and he's shown it there. 2-1 on the night, 5-2 on aggregate, and that should pretty much wrap us up. Let's bring Al Bawahi on for his debut. He can come on as a cam. We'll bring Fakihi on, who I actually didn't even realise wasn't in the starting 11. That's my mistake. Al Zabiadi can come on as well for Diamande. We'll just bring the youngsters on. The Saudi boys can come on, give a rest to some of the starters. But yeah, it took obviously a little bit longer in Africa. We were there a couple of seasons, but I mean, we've only been here this is only our 2nd season in Saudi. So if we can get this done, 2 seasons, job done, I'm happy with that. We may even get one of the future continents done in a season if we can manage to join a team that's already in their Champions League. But yeah, we'll see. So good result there. That does mean we're through to the quarters. I don't think we have our fixture just yet, but we'll know very soon. Actually, not many games to play off camera. So obviously I'll play those league games, the cup game off camera. We'll come back for the quarterfinals. So it'll be very quick turnaround for me. Don't need to do too much off camera. Obviously from the groups to this, there was quite a bit. And then, yeah, from the beginning of the group to the end of the group, quite a bit. But this time, quick turnaround. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Hexagon Challenge. And when we come back, we will be in the Champions League quarterfinals. Thank you for watching, and see you all for more very soon.